John Shambi along with Chris Singleton, and it's going to be a hot one out there, Singy. Temperatures in the 90s right now around first pitch.
Yeah, Boog, some guys love this heat. They feel like there's no fear attacking the baseball, don't have to worry about cold days and getting jammed. But I tell you what, for me, it was always about hydration because I could cramp up, and you have to make sure that you stay up on your fluids. And it's not just when the game starts. This is something that you have to do days in advance if you're someone that's prone to cramping.
It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. And that is downstairs. And we're underway here this afternoon. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Tenna brings it in, and there's one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And the 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-0.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Just missed. Snap throw to first, and he's back in there. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Wood pulls that one down. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. Ellie looking to steal. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Nationals Park. And on the mound today, Hunter Green.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number one. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz. And ball one.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Upstairs. One out, base is empty. Inside ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And here is James Wood. That one fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. That one is gone, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's Josh Bell. That misses, and that is ball 1. Way high. Green, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And there's a foul ball. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused.
And that's the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Washington, D.C., top of the second, and stepping in is the speedy Stuart Fairchild. Gore back to work. Foul ball there. Fairchild measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Here's a 1-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. No throw, and he reaches safely. Stepping in, Spencer Steer. Now snap throw to first. Fairchild back on a dive. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
One down, base is empty. Late that time, it's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first. 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a ball. Fastball for a strike. And that's off the outside edge. 3-1. That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Gavin Lux in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Candelario leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That missed by a lot. 1-2 the count.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 2 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Luis Garcia. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. This one in the air. Candelario settles underneath it, corrals it, and there's one away. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
One and two.
Got him swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So up next, Jose Tena. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. And the Nationals gone in order. But they hold the 2-0 lead. And we're back. And now it's Austin Hayes. Ball one there. That misses the zone, and that's ball two.
No strike.
Strike one.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Ripped on a line to center. Makes the grab, one away. Next to hit, TJ Friedl. He's 0 for 1. Grounded to low. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs. Two down, bases empty. And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz. Walked and stole a base his first time. That's the third, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the inning, and now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jacob Young. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
One strike.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
And that one clips the corner. And 1 and 2.
2 strike.
That one down the line, and it stays fair. Young headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Dylan Cruz will hit next. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Fastball is outside. Abrams aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Friedel settles underneath it and makes the grab. And there's one down. And now James Wood went down on strikes his first time through. That one outside. Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Hunter Green with the strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Low at the plate and takes high there. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to third. He's safe. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Back in Washington, D.C. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Fastball for a strike at 95.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
0-2.
Pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Let's go,
1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Let's go, Dad.
And that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Stuart Fairchild. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Cruz makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Josh Bell. And that's in there at the knees.
You know, these Nationals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Luis Garcia. First time up was a pop out. That's in for a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Man at second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. Over to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Ruiz swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Brent Suter up and throwing for Terry Francona. Santillan, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And that one upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Up now for Washington, Jose Tena. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. That one the other way. De La Cruz tosses to first, and that'll do it. Nationals leave one, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Steer goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. Gore back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Reds just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
Finds its way through, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. He reached on a walk his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Runner at first with no outs here. Step off throw to first. Steer back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
And it gets by him.
You always hear people saying be sure of one when talking about double play turns. Well, he didn't even do that right there. I think he was thinking way ahead of the play, trying to get the feed to second too quickly, and just lost concentration on picking up the ball cleanly. That hurts to get nothing out of what should have probably been 2 outs.
First and second, no outs. Gavin Lux, the next to hit. Now this one gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. And that misses. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in, heading for the plate. He will score, and the Reds tie it up.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, T.J. Friedl. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's the strike.
No ball. One strike.
Oh, 1 down. And that one is inside. Activity in the bullpen. Lucas Sims looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Number 68 warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Hayes leads off second with nobody out.
Three and 2.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. A strikeout and a walk. First offering, and it just misses. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Ripped into left for a base hit. Hayes coming around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 4-3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Mackenzie Gore done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Lucas Sims takes over on the mound.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds.
One ball.
Pitch out, but no action. Sims checks the runner. De La Cruz dives back in safely. Ellie on his way to second. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner goes again. Ball outside. Got him, and they get Ellie off the bases. Always a win. Late with the swing there. swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to Lowe. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Nationals 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 away. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And that one missing low.
Nope, ball 2.
On the ground to the left. And that one handled. Slings to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz. And that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed. Next offering way off the plate.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Here's the left fielder, James Wood, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Green picks to first. Cruz back on a dive. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
Pitch misses there. 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. Nathaniel Lowe would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And there's the automatic. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He scores, and the Nationals tie it up.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He's already homered in this game. And he grounds one to the right side. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 1 for the Nationals on this RBI double. It's now tied 4-4. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Nationals Park. And now Tyler Stevenson. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Law getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. That one drifts inside. Gloves it on the dive. Throws from his knees. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Go ahead run on base. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Forget it. He crushes that one to center field. It's 6-4. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. On the ground, right side, Garcia. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Next for Cincinnati, Jeimer Candelario.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and he breaks his bat. And there's 2 down. And now it's Gavin Lux. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's too low. And 1-1. On the ground. And that's just foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now a 6-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. Josh Bell at the plate now. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. Hit in the air left field. Hayes has it sized up. And there's one down.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that one got a piece of him.
Just a fastball that got away from him there. He didn't have the right finish to it. Good extension that he needed to get to his target.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Hunter Green departs. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm into the game after this. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Brent Suter.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
At the plate, Keibert Ruiz.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
The danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Jose Tena now at the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike one. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball. And he grounds one back up the middle. They take the force out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So 1 left for Washington, and the score remains 6-4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Brixey.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Cruz makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl.
0 for 3 in this one.
That one missed. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Strike 2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And that skips in the dirt.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Up the middle, boots it, safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
Matt McClain digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's the strike. 95 of that one. There goes Ellie. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Two outs. Missed with a changeup. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Reds 6 and the Nationals 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Emilio Pagan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Up now for Washington, Jacob Young.
This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And that one a little bit high.
Up and in, and the count is 2-0. In the air, left side. Hayes under it, nabs it. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The Nationals down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch downstairs. 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Taylor Rogers, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Santiago getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. Just missed.
Outside.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
He swings and fouls one off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Nationals 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 68.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Jose A. Ferrer, the left-hander, up and throwing. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
The 0-2. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So up next, Stuart Fairchild. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And he pumps it a strike. One down, base is empty. Misses. And a count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball becomes such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Steer in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Wood makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Taylor Rogers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. And there's a strike. Rogers, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and they traded for him earlier this year. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Alexis Diaz up and throwing for Terry Francona. 0-1. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Snap throw to first. Wood back in on a dive. There's a strike. On the ground right side. There's one. On the first double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it here, 6-4. Back in Washington, D.C., here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Cruz under it. And he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air, out towards right center. Cruz snags it for the second out. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Let's go, DC.
There's the strike. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
And that is that. Offense held in check there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Reds 6 and the Nationals 4. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Alexis Diaz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Garcia stands in here, takes ball one low.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. That clips the corner. Got him. One gone here.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Ruiz in now, takes ball one off the plate. This one smoked out to left. Hayes makes the catch. Out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Popped up. De La Cruz. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.